Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning, and welcome back to the Farm and Home Show. My name's Kristin Hildabrand, and joining us back in the studio with us this morning is Janet Turley. She's our Extension 4-H Youth Development Agent here in Warren County. Glad to have you back on the show with us this morning, Janet.
Good to be here.
Now, I know we've been talking about horses a little bit lately this week, but you're going to talk about, with it being 4-H New Year of September, you're going to talk about shooting sports. And I know sometimes people may think of shooting sports and maybe a little bit worried about it, but really there's a lot of good things that you all offer in that 4-H Shooting Sports Club.
We do, and that's what I want to talk about is I know that there is kind of a taboo about guns and kids, but we like to talk about them as firearms and how, you know, kids, somewhere along the line, from kids to adults, they're going to be exposed to some type of a firearm. So why not go ahead and teach them how to handle a firearm safely, and how to store a firearm safely, and how to treat a firearm safely. So that's what we do in 4-H is we do teach the kids safe practices, and they also have the opportunity to increase their marksmanship with the gun and with a firearm, and to also go to competitions.
I think that's awesome that you do get some of that information early on as a youth. I really wish I had taken advantage of that myself. But for some of those out watching this morning, give us a little bit of history about the 4-H shooting sports. What's the goal and the mission? I know you hit on the safety part of it.
Well, in Kentucky, the 4-H Shooting Sports program was started in 1988, and we modeled our program from a Texas 4-H program. And today it's grown to nearly 8,000 kids and 1,300 volunteers. And so it's a very large organization, or a large project in Kentucky. There's obviously a lot of kids that are interested in the shooting sports program, kids and parents. And a lot of parents, they want to find a good, safe place for their child to learning about firearms and also archery. And so this is a really good, safe place to do that in.
Right. So you hit on that we offer here in Warren County. We offer the Shooting Sports Club. Give us some information about when they meet or opportunities to.
Well, with the new the new 4-H year. We just had our state competition back in September earlier this month, and the kids had an opportunity to participate in different competitions. And so with our program here in Warren County, it's different from county to county.
Sure.
But on November the 13th, we are going to have an information session. And in that information session, the parents and children will come to learn about what the program is all about, and also the different types of firearms that we use. So we use 12 and 20 gauge shotguns as far as the disciplines. They have an opportunity to do rifle, which would be 22 bolt, BB, and air rifle. Then there's also black powder, where they can do black powder rifle or pistol. And then there's archery, where there's compound, bear, recurve, hunter or bow hunter. Anyway, I'm a little confused on it.
Sounds like there's
archery.
A lot.
There is.
There's a lot to be involved. So so there's an informational meeting you said in November. What was the date again for that?
November the 13th.
Okay.
And then in February and March, there are safety meetings, and every child that wants to participate in the Warren County Shooting Sports program, they have to go to at least one of the safety sessions, and that's February the 12th and March the 28th at the Extension office.
At the Extension office. So I noticed that you brought along with you, what did you call it again?
It's a trigger lock, and so I do want to talk a little bit about Project Child Safe. And Project Child Safe is a program where these trigger locks are handed out by the Bowling Green Police Department, and they are used to protect our firearms. And so it literally goes around the trigger, and it locks up to where if you store the key separately, then that makes that gun safe, that firearm safe. So if you've got kids in the house, they can't get to it and accidentally shoot themselves, or maybe a friend can't come in, or maybe other people cannot, if your house gets broken into, it makes that gun very unsafe.
Right.
And so, or very safe, sorry, it makes the gun safe. And so one other caveat with this is I've got teens in the shooting sports program. They have a presentation to where they can go out and talk to other groups about firearms safety. They would love to come and talk to your group about firearms safety.
Janet, thank you so much for being here. There's a lot to know about 4-H shooting sports, so make sure to give your local extension office a call. Have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.